So I keep like worshipping at the altar of my own ego and, coming up with projects that aren't necessary and often harmful. And then I produce programs and I perform during public appearances, right? So at least one of us is bringing in some money. But does it bother you that the majority of your audience only endure the programs so they can write scathing reviews in a grotesque pantomime that I fully admit being participant in? No. I've got to say no. It still pays the same. But does it not upset you, annoy you even? No, as long as I get the money. The moola. I have my own methods and ways of dealing with anger. At the intolerance incumbent in my critics. Yeah, she cracks open a fresh avocado, then lies back, puts on an audio book, read by her, of a story she's written. And the mixture of that avocado and the luxuriating in the surround sound of her own voice really transfigures the anger that Meghan has into a much more pure and refined version of ruthless venom. So whilst I'm working on bringing in the money that our family needs to survive, I'm encouraging Harry to get involved in some more hobbies to keep him busy. That's right. Like when he's not distracted, Harry's liable to start making attempts to bring peace with his dad, things like that. So yeah, I've got to keep him occupied, got to keep him busy. I have to admit, I was somewhat skeptical at first, but then Meghan bought me this. I even got him the inflatable stable and the inflatable food, and he feeds him. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, I love horses, as you know, traveling around the world in my private jet to attend polo functions and events. The problem with real horses is they have their own independent movements, their own will. Whereas with this little baby, you can go wherever you want. He doesn't stop playing with it. I haven't heard a word about reuniting with his family and returning to the UK in days. It's really working. And sometimes Meghan and I go out on horse rides together. I felt stupid at first, but then you got used to looking and feeling stupid. Hey, don't knock it until you try it, Cobalt. Oh, Secretariat! Whoa there, boy! Whoa! The long and the short of it is, I need to keep Harry occupied, okay, so I can remain on maneuvers. Because ultimately, I want to be taken seriously as an activist for social change. Whoa there, boy. Steady down. Hello, I'm back making videos again. So the best way to support me is to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. And if you can, support me on Patreon or a one-time donation on PayPal. The links are in the description below.